My name is Purity Thomas. I'm 15 years old. I am the president of Roanoke Students for Life in Roanoke, Virginia. On Saturday morning, I arrived at the Roanoke Planned Parenthood around 7:15. Already there were 3 Liberty University students there sidewalk counseling. So we were standing between Planned Parenthood and the street. It's a grassy strip there where the sidewalk counselors sidewalk counsel every Saturday. It's public property and it was definitely our right to stand there. It was freezing cold out and I actually had not dressed for the weather. So around 8:15, I texted my parents and told them to come and pick me up because I was freezing cold. It was like 10 minutes later, the woman drove into Planned Parenthood. I didn't think much of her. I just thought she was going to be another woman who didn't want to talk to us. But Serena called out to her and said, "Good morning, how are you this morning? We're praying for you. We have other resources that we wanted to offer you." This woman became very upset, so she responded by coming over to us. She was very angry. She was yelling at us, saying she was going to beat us up, and some other language that I won't use. And so then she asked Serena what she would do if she took her sign. The sign said, "All people are made in the image of God." She asked that question of what she would do, and then she grabbed her sign from Serena. Then she started kind of walking away, and at that point I kind of walked over to Serena and was kind of to be there to defend her. And Katie asked me if we should actually call 911. I told her not at that point because it hadn't grown so violent, but I did suggest that we start videotaping, which I'm glad I did because that's when I called out to her. I said, "We're still praying for you, we still care about you." And she came back over and threatened me. She said, what would I do if she took my sign? Which she tried to do, but then she punched me on my left cheek under the eye, and I stumbled backward and fell over. It is then that I told Katie to call 911, which she did, and that's where the video ends. After the video ended, the only thing I said back to this woman was, "I love you and I care about you," to which she didn't respond. She just walked into the abortion facility. So when the police arrived, they heard our side of the story first. They got our contact information, all of that good stuff. And then they went in to talk with this woman. They came back out. They told me that she had a very different story. She claimed that I was screaming at her and that I grabbed her to pray with her. So we went to the urgency care soon after the incident. The doctors concluded that I had probably had a minor concussion. 3 days later, I still have a severe headache and lightheadedness every now and then, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. What made me passionate about ending abortion and helping women was definitely seeing the violence of abortion, not just through graphic images and YouTube videos, but seeing it firsthand on the sidewalk. Seeing women going into Planned Parenthood crying, not wanting to have an abortion. And it was that really just encouraged me to help these women and reach out to them because they need to know that they're not alone. This incident will not stop me from sidewalk counseling. In fact, I think it encouraged me to do more of sidewalk counseling. I'm Purity Thomas, and I am the pro-life generation.